gray around the temples, deep wrinkles between the grown down hills, winter squats over them, but water still flows under ice. Easternmost west flowing river cuts the shale slate, weathers out trilobites, dusty gray casts of what once crept along the seafloor. Faceted eyes still staring. In a small cardboard box, traces from when I picked rocks by the west flowing my own face in the mirror. That's a setting by a composer named Katherine Hoover. It's the only one so far by someone other than me. I think just in the interest of sanity, I'm not going to try to do these with the device because it's misbehaving. So I'm going to sing just the other two here that are my settings. They both in fact have other kinds of settings, piano and electronic, but I don't know why that thing kept skipping forward, and I don't want to find out. So one of these is a setting from a book that I wrote when I was still in Buffalo called Mothering. It's a prose poem. We were talking about in the car that it owes a fair amount to Creeley's daybooks, which told me something about how prose could be used. It is prose poem, and I've always said if I were French it would be my novel. And the character, Deep Sea Diver, is one of the primary characters in the book. She sees him walking toward her across the sea floor, slow motion. The light is blue and shifting. It falls in curtains and rays. There are fish all around, swimming between them like stars, blue and striped and shiny. He walks like a robot. If he holds her, she will feel his engine running. She can feel nuts and bolts holding his elbows together. She says, deep sea diver, I love you with your silence, with your dark blue movements, with the world floating away, with birth and death in one place. And that has both an electronic and a piano accompaniment. And I wish I could count on this thing, but I don't want to be stopping in the middle and getting myself into trouble. The last one that is set as a song instead of reading over a background, I actually almost never use the background for. And the music is an adaptation, a kind of reinvention based on Torah trope. A lot of people probably don't know that the entire Torah and the prophets and a lot of other of the Hebrew Bible can be sung. And there are systems of notation called trope. If you read a Hebrew printed Bible, you see little marks, and some of them are vowels, and they're just vowels, but some of them are singing instructions. So I did something similar for this poem, which I guess you'd have to say is a midrash, because a midrash is like a story told about the gap in the story. So this is after creation, and it's called Star-Nosed Mole. You all know what a star-nosed mole looks like? Okay. Afterward, God imagined a mole, snatch of dark fur, pale pallid flower of a nose, snuffling through the dirt. Imagined her passing through like the needle of a blind tailor, turning hems by touch. Imagine the shovel claws scraping toward the knot of black roots, the ears deep in the skull, listening for small movements, the eyes no more than stitches in a shroud. Even though all these years later, the light of her star gleams down the long tunnels. The other things were electronic backgrounds to reading the poem. And I wish I trusted this thing, but right now I don't know why it was screwing up so some year. But I call them soundscapes because I wasn't thinking of myself as a composer yet. And I am actually recruiting composers. I've only found a few people who might be interested to do more settings. So there's going to be more of this. Next fall I'm going to do my second solo recital. And this one, at least half of it, is going to be song settings of mostly American poetry, but I'm taking two of the male solos from the Britain War Requiem, which are wonderful settings of Wilfred Owen war poems. And I can, you know, I have to transpose them, but they're in a singable range for me, and they're fabulous. But Copeland has done Emily Dickinson, Ned Rorem has done a number of things, and I'm going to probably do Stopping by Woods on a snowy evening, and his setting of Repke's Orchids. There's a woman named Gwyneth Walker in Vermont who has said, at least the one that I remember she has said is My Hips by Lucille Clifton. I haven't found the music yet, but I'm gonna. So, you know, there will be that sort of a mixture of other people's settings of serious English language poetry, and it's all art song. I mean, it's not what a lot of people who do music and poetry have been doing. And since I studied, you found your key?
Yes, I found my key.
Hallelujah!
You know how to break into a car now.
That's wistful. So I think I've probably taken my time.
Judith, where will this? Remember we had to break into a car and